Coming soon to a podcast near you.
Berlin, the wickedest city on Earth. An architectural marvel infested with the seedy virus of humanity. Laughter and smiles failed to mask the acts of debauchery, sin, lust, and murder. 1922. When last our investigators met in The Devil Eats Flies, a murderous spirit was lurking these streets. Mutilations beyond imagination began shortly after the killer Carl Grossman took his own life. His death completed a ritual of his own making, splitting his demonic soul and spreading it among the citizens of the city, sparking a murderous spree. While in search of a lost young woman who fancied herself a princess, our investigators were drawn into the demon Grossman's path, ultimately performing a ritual of their own to both summon and banish his soul for eternity. 4 years have passed. Now, a group of investigators, both old and new, have been called together once more. This story begins at a nightclub, a performance of a lifetime, they said. A dance, a ritual, a goddess. The real question now is, will they survive what follows next? Join us as we venture through Berlin a second time, in dances of vice, whore, and ecstasy.
Corus Brothel presents The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Not gonna lie, a little annoyed. The image you sent us and the description do not match. Buttons for eyes. Those are not buttons.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Follow your own material. But D&D's bad about that. So we see Pincushion, and
You see, and she's just barking orders as these kids are trying to sew.
can we see the rug
Well, now your back's gonna hurt.
It's
You just pulled
pouncing.
landscaping duty.
Now your back's gonna hurt. Just put landscape.
Oh, that's great.
We were told these kids' names, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, let me reiterate their names for you. Wendell
One's
and
chubby.
Roth. R-O-F-F. Roth.
And do we see, when we enter the room, do we see a rug somewhere?
That's what I was like. Do we
The
see
rug is standing, like walking around.
Oh.
So it's like the
Upright.
Aladdin rug.
It is like upright.
It's
Yeah.
the Aladdin
Yeah,
carpet.
absolutely. Like
Magic
tassels.
carpet.
If it was
There were-
feet, they're tassels. Yes.
That's
It is
amazing.
prancing
that
around.
makes things a little different. Jesus.
Can't pin it down.
It's
Well,
just
just-
like circling the table as they work, like seemingly not,
Walking
you,
and,
but, like-
and it's walking fashion. Looks like it's got that. Just
yeah,
the arms.
absolutely. It's exactly like carpet from Aladdin. That's how it walks.
But it's trying to walk
But the
all
living
tough.
the living doll is like yelling at them.
How big is it?
How big is the carpet?
Yeah.
Is it area rug or is it like
In terms of
Is it a sham?
creature size?
literally?
I mean, I guess so, yeah. I guess.
I mean, it's probably a medium-sized creature.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a square. And and the others it's childlike, so it's small, so it's a square.
They call it a
The
little
rug is
here,
an
but it's not
actual
what it
square.
is. What is it in here?
Animated.
Is it animated?
It's probably an animated object.
Because it's our friend.
Oh, it's a rug of smothering. Is what
Oh, yeah, I literally just saw
Rug
rug
of
of smothering.
smothering.
They are a large, so they take up 4 squares.
Okay, so there you go. It's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
This room is
It looks like the magic carpet with the wrong colors. A rug of smothering.
this is This room is almost pie-shaped, but instead of it coming to a point, it kind of looks like it's been cut, as if somebody's taken a slice out of it.
A bite.
Well, more like with a fork. But that's the part that kind of hits the curved wall of the circular room you're stepping out of, right?
Gotcha.
And then it sort of cones outward, roughly 30 feet. There is another door, like, directly at the end of it. That looks like it goes to a balcony of some kind.
That's probably where the other 2 tin soldiers are.
You do not see 10 soldiers.
My assumption is that's where the other 2 tin soldiers are.
Yeah, they'll probably bust through after we kill everything.
No, he told you, Truckle had told you they were
Elsewhere.
Oh,
okay. I just see more balcony soldiers. Okay. In this room, have they reacted to us entering the room?
No, they're pretty occupied. It's
Old
they're just
person's
working.
not
They're
going
pretty
to do
occupied.
crap to them because they're not people. One's a construct and the other's probably a construct because it's a doll. What? They're constructs. One is a rug and the other is a doll. Those aren't people.
I like your picture.
Well, here.
Well, thank you.
Let me do this. Let's see if they notice you.
If he's
That's a natural 20, so
He is a doll.
after a moment,
it's okay,
the doll
'cause
sort
he's
of
the
stops
same.
and turns around and goes, "Who are you?" And then the rug stops and turns around, and the kids are like looking over.
children, come along.
The rug takes a big step forward.
You have no legs.
I didn't ask for carpentry. I asked for the children.
Pincushion says, Pincushion says, "What do you want with these children?"
We're taking them home.
I asked you. I'm going to answer your question with another question. What do you want with these children?
I want them to work. Soldiers!
Yeah. Good luck. We'll wait.
No. You can wait for that. We'll take the children out.
Yeah.
How long do they usually take?
Soldiers?
We open the door. I don't think they're coming.
I mean, you know we came through there, right?
You're welcome.
So
She looks over and says, "Carpet, attack." So we can do this.
yeah.
I don't know if we can just use the same room, even though it's not
It's
a circle.
fine.
It's just a pie shape. It's roughly the same size. What's your initiative, Alex?
3.
Troy?
just a measly 26.
Tyler?
19.
Josh?
12.
Troy? You may act.
I attack rug.
You attack rug.
He goes right after the rug.
All right, go for it.
I mean, she said attack us, so I'm going
Can you
for
push
the
him
rug.
up to the rug? please?
Do not chew on the carpet.
Well, he's already in the spot. The rug takes up those 4 squares. He just sits right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, it's a large creature. My apologies.
So he's in the corner. He can attack the space the rug's in.
Yeah, I want this to be cool. So I'm gonna do my fighting spirit advantage. That's a 20 something.
Yeah,
24
That'll hit.
for 9.
Then you can attack again.
Nat 20.
Nice.
20 damage. Is it still up?
Ripped a big hole in it.
Your blade was sharp. Well done.
Bonus action.
It will cut.
It will cut. That show's actually really good.
It's great.
Force and Fire. It's fun to
Oh,
watch.
it's the best.
It will kill.
If he kills someone, it will kill.
It will kill.
Debating, like,
You don't know what else you got to fight, and you still got a hag coming up.
I
so-
know.
Just use the kids' beds. We'll take a long rest.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Right.
It worked for Snow White.
I would just attack and I'd save it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
keep our real like necessary stuff for the hag, which we might wait till
Tyler, you up?
probably. All right, we got multiple people. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, and I'm gonna double target the doll.
Okay.
First one is gonna be a 24.
Hits.
Second will be a 24.
Both hit.
That is gonna be the first one will be a 6. Second will be a 7. So 13 force damage to Pincushion.
Okay. Bonuses?
No, not doing nothing there. Like I said, I don't want to spend any bonus stuff. I don't have any bonus abilities. All mine are spells, and I only get 2.
It's Pincushion's turn. Closest person to her
Is gonna be the rabbit.
probably gonna go for the rabbit because he tore up the rug pretty bad.
This is where we need
Actually, sorry.
some-
Bonus action first.
That's fine.
She kind of she's a creepy doll, so she spins her head around and cackles.
You could probably see a chiropractor for that.
So I need both.
Phones.
I need Richard and Usagi to make wisdom saving throws.
18.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you guys both succeed. Nothing happens. But that is her bonus action. Oh, that's a thing that happens.
a good thing or a bad thing.
Depends on which side you're on.
If it's our side, it's a good thing. If it's their side, it's maybe not good.
As she laughs, some of like the singed part from your Eldritch Blast seems to like clear up.
Oh, she heals.
And then she's got a big stat block actually. For a tiny little creature, here she is. Her attack is called Grabby Hands. She's going to attack Usagi. Ooh, probably not going to get you on that one. That's only a 9 to hit you. So she whiffs. I put them on different turns, so it is now Josh. You're kind of stuck in the back there, but
he could huck a trident and then call it back and then huck it again.
Well, technically, I just have to go over one.
Yeah, you can move
that's
over
a
one.
large creature.
Yeah, you can move over one if you want to attack the...
I'll go after Mr. Carpet.
Okay.
We'll just stick with the Morning Star for now.
It seems to hit pretty hard. That hits.
You can roll again so you get your second attack.
Just roll your damage.
Oh, you probably just killed it.
Roll your damage first.
Gotcha.
12.
The rug falls to pieces.
Just unravels.
I can hit the other one too,
Does
right?
the rug unraveling do anything to the
You can
demeanor
take like a
on
step forward and hit her if you want.
Pincushion?
Nothing now.
Okay.
She kind of maybe shrieks a little like in sadness, but
21.
hits.
I think you might switch from your trident to a Morning Star.
Another 12 damage. 24 damage
That
into
Morning
it.
Star's serving you well. That trident's been a little lackluster.
This is a D8 with the +7, so this is actually a bonus compared to the other two
I would
things.
definitely just huck the trident stuff.
That's down.
Use it as your ranged.
Okay.
Just huck it because he can pull it back. He's got a blink weapon, which is super nice.
Okay.
Like those are magic items. This is an ability that he can just chuck it and then as a bonus action.
The rug would have gone. The rug is down. It is now Alex's turn.
I think my only action is to attack Pincushion.
Sure.
14.
A 14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, hits.
Okay, and that's 15, so that'll also hit.
She drops.
She did.
Oh, that's not your damage. Are you rolling your damage? You're rolling to hit.
I'm rolling to hit twice.
Well, just roll your damage.
No. Doing it my way.
I don't ever roll both because if there's two things I want to hit, like roll one, do your damage, then roll the other.
Well, there's only one target. Oh.
Well, yeah, but if there's two targets, like I'd never roll them back to back.
Well, that's 13 damage.
She's down.
There we go. It's like, let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah. She falls. One of her button eyes rolls off. The kids look horrified,
Come on, kids.
but they're also kind of excited.
You don't have to keep sewing, but you do have to do landscaping, dude.
Come with us if you want to live.
That's the agreement.
You have to do landscaping.
So
You
it's
don't
like
have to
seeing
sew,
their,
but you get landscaping.
it's like seeing their first horror movie. They're kind of excited, kind of terrified.
Rolf reaches into like his little pants pocket and pulls out a little baggie and says,
Snorts
I don't know if this will help you, but I stole it. Maybe it'll work." And he hands you a little pouch.
Opens it up and it's filled with a small amount of white powder.
It is filled with some kind of powder.
I stick my no, rub it on my gums. Is it numbing?
Don't
You can
have
roll an
any
Arcana to
gums.
figure out what it is.
Sure. With my whopping +1, I got a 3. I think this is a drug.
This looks like sand to you.
I don't know magic. I'm just
13.
a puppet.
It's dust of corrosion.
Glad I didn't rub it on my gums that I don't have.
Dust of
The
corrosion.
bottom wood part of your mouth just corrodes away.
Just
Whoever wants to write that down, that's what you got. Dust of corrosion.
Do you want to hold on to that, or
no.
I'll hold on to it?
You have a pouch of dust of corrosion.
That's like Superman only on a kryptonite for you.
You may have to look up what dust of corrosion does, but I presume it corrodes.
And it's a powdery substance.
It is a powdery substance.
As an action, you can throw the dust into the air, filling a 10-foot cube that extends out from you. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical ferrous metal in the area... Okay, it wouldn't affect me. Instantly corrode and turn to dust, becoming useless and unsalvageable. Any creature in the area is made wholly or partly out of a ferrous metal. Must make a DC 13 con save, or take 4d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. Found in a small packet, this dust is made of finely ground rust monster antennae. Oh, it's a rust monster thing. Ooh.
Yep.
Awesome.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. I'm glad I did not choose to be made of metal.
Pocket rust.
And we have how many kids right now?
2.
Of our total, we have 11 total, and we've helped 8. We're still
need
missing the
3
kitchen
more.
kid.
No, there should be 3 more.
Oh,
that you're
okay.
missing.
Because there's Kitchen Kid and there's 2 that we haven't found yet.
We don't know where they are. I'm sure we've been told, and if anything,
Yeah,
someone
we-
else.
Chucklehead told you guys where they should be.
We were told in the textile mill.
Correct. Which was above the portrait room.
Oh, okay.
Oh, before we leave,
So we're in the sewing room. We need to go to
I-
textile. Correct. Okay.
I want to loot see if we can find anything off of these mid bosses.
The carpet has nothing, but you can find another set of keys on Pincushion. They are the same set of keys that Chucklehead gave you.
Blast.
Well, that's fine. Another set of keys.
Yeah.
We could split the party. You know that's safe.
If you want to like roll on the random like
Trinket
table,
table?
you could do that.
Sure, random trinket.
Yeah, I want to do a Scooby-Doo too.
I got to... Wait, what do I roll?
It's a D100, I believe.
I rolled a
find the
20
page.
on my D20.
You rolled a 20.
On the
we can go with 20
D20.
if you want.
28.
You find a tiny clockwork dragonfly that slowly beats its wings, but can't fly when wound up.
Useless.
Bet Blinsky could make it fly.
It's no Blinsky. It's no fun. What'd you get, Alex?
35.
35. A teacup made from a varnished mushroom cap that magically keeps its liquid contents lukewarm.
Why do you get a fun item and I get a pointless dragonfly that's broken?
I'll trade you for something else you have.
I have no reason to have a drink cup.
Not
I don't
like it's
drink.
an attack or anything. He just keeps it lukewarm.
48.
Yeah, he has a lukewarm drink.
That's what I rolled.
Everybody's rolling
Like
below.
perfect
you guys
drink
both
time.
rolled 48?
Yeah.
You guys both find 8-inch long glass ant figurine.
Oh.
Like the insect.
They just happen to have two.
I
of
already
them.
have one of those.
You have
Now
two.
you have two.
Now you have 3 total on
They
the
have
table.
friends.
8-inch
It's a big ass ant.
ant.
You need animate object.
Yeah.
these 8-inch glass ants just roam.
I need to find a situation where my garrote would come in handy.
Sneaking up on someone usually works.
So that's what's in this room.
All right.
So on this floor,
Yeah.
is there anywhere that we have not explored?
I believe this one led out to a balcony. Like this room's empty.
Well, no. So this room was an offshoot to the left, or I guess on the map would be west, directly from the barracks.
Right.
So you've not gone beyond the barracks. You went to the dormitory that was above the barracks. That's as far as you've gotten. You have not left that segment.
Right, because there's doors that keep popping up.
And the dormitory was the one that had the balcony, right?
Correct, which had a stairwell that went down, I believe, back into a northern portion of the garden.
Yeah, because there were 2 guards on that balcony or something.
and we killed them.
Yeah, they were the first ones you fought.
We killed them. Did we kill all of them yet?
You have 2 left somewhere.
There's 2 left.
I thought we killed
All right,
8.
we go through the barracks.
Okay. Are you dropping the children back off into the workshop?
Wherever we need to send the kids so they are with the group.
We'll drop the children wherever you tell us to.
Let's do this.
Off the balcony.
Chucklehead's in the workshop. They can sit there with him.
Okay.
Because he's seemingly on your side, right?
He
gave
doesn't
you some
like the
shit.
witch.
And the other kids left, right?
And he's got the brain
Yeah, the
worm.
12-year-old
With the-
took the rest of them because he was older.
Yeah.
You guys were fine with
Yeah. Chucklehead's got brain worm.
Yeah, he's still... Yeah, okay, sure. I'll do it. Very much talking to himself. Or is he?
Bum, bum, bum.
You guys go through the door.
I knock as we pass through.
You don't have to, but you can.
Goddamn binder.
That's right.
I think it's funny that you still do it.
Yeah, it's habit. It was a curse. Now it's a habit.
Yeah. It's kind of fun.
It takes 3 weeks to break a habit because it takes 3 weeks to make one.
You open a door into a very long, narrow hallway. It is a 10-foot wide hallway that is roughly 50 feet long. There's a door at the very end of it. In between that, there's a door almost directly to your left, and 2 doors on the right side wall as well.
You said 2 on the right?
2 on the right, 1 almost directly on your left.
1 on the left, 2 on the right, 1 at the very far end of the room.
Yeah. The 2 on the right are sort of
Hallway.
evenly spaced. If you were to like splice the wall in half, the one on the left is like much more closer to the door you're opening right
I
now.
spliced the room in half.
It's
I
nice.
open one of the 2 doors on the right.
Okay.
I bet balcony.
We'll find out. We've got 2 doors and another door. We got 3 doors to check.
Sure, it's 3 and not 4.
I don't know. Maybe there's a 4th door that we didn't know
This
about.
appears to be some sort of storage room.
Do we find
storage closet.
Do we find a frog portal?
There doesn't seem to be a whole lot in here in this. It's some extra fabric, some like bits and pieces that maybe you could build toys with, but not much in the store.
Anything sharp?
I take enough of the materials to make myself a small friend toy and just store it.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, at least we have enough storage space.
Yeah,
You do have a bag of holding that you guys
we do.
hardly use, but yeah.
We've put stuff in it.
Oh, I'm holding that, right?
Unicorn horns, and that's about it.
Random baubles, maybe.
Everybody throw your shit in the bag.
Else?
Gross. Next door.
It works for dogs.
Same side of the...
Sure. The door next to the other door.
It's another cupboard, or they're calling them cupboards, but it's a storage room.
Gotcha.
Same size. Again, not a whole lot in this one.
To the left.
I can cast detect magic at will. So I detect magic because I have
You detect no magic.
Eldritch Sight. No magic's detected in these 2 rooms.
Well, there's 2 more to go. Door on the left.
Sure.
You open the door on the left. This is a much larger cupboard. If you were to walk, it's almost like a weird walk-in closet where like you see, what would be the outside wall in front of you, but if you look north, it's like kind of goes all the way to the other end. It's like a deep walk-in.
So a giant L.
Yeah, sort of.
Still using detect magic, I walk into this deep L.
And all he sees is shoes. Shoes as far as the eye can see.
As soon as you open this door, a swarm of moths burst out and just start swarming like a lantern that's hanging in the ceiling above you guys. It doesn't cause you any damage or anything. They just whoosh, a ton of them.
I would hope not.
Thankfully, you're made of wood and not cloth.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really care. I'm probably below them too. I'm not that big.
They're in my hair.
Yeah, they're probably in your hair.
Since you're opening the door, give me a perception check.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you're all peeking in.
I'm looking. I've got the detect magic burning.
That and Chinnopio is a curious little 16.
You see, like, there's some, like, shelving with some random trinkets and stuff. There's, like, a little, I don't want to call it a table, but it's almost more like one of these trays. Like,
is there another 8-inch glass ant?
No. Okay. Unless that's what you roll. But you see in the corner, like, what looks like a cocoon. You see, it's about maybe like 4 feet. It's kind of embedded in the corner on the floor.
So it's about the same size as you.
Yeah, fire. But
so
curled up fetal position person inside of it.
You kind of see like movement as if something is trying to crawl out, and then all of a sudden it sort of just rips open. And as it rips open, you hear a yawn, and out, kind of shaking her head as if she has just woken up, is this young-looking girl who was wearing some sort of weird pig mask thing. Give me an int check, Tyler. History, if you have it.
I got a 4.
I was in the back, so I might not be.
I'm trying to remember where you were at the carnival. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I rolled.
It's been a long time. The listeners are probably going to tell me no, but
16.
He pointed this person out at the carnival. This individual was guiding a child into the Hall of Illusions at one point.
Don't remember this at all.
I remember the Hall of Illusions.
I do
but
too. That's where we went in through the mirror.
She was very far off. You just happened to notice that some weird-looking person was wearing a creepy mask, guiding someone into the Hall of Illusions. And that's the most you know of it because you didn't investigate it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Not our problem. And now
But you
suddenly it
remember-
is.
You see in that, you remember the description that he gave you about it.
Okay. So
Child
I was kind of
abduction.
pointing. I'm like, that looks familiar.
And
Kill it
she
with
kind
fire.
of stands up and stretches and says, "Oh, hello. Are you guys new here?"
Yes.
This is after we all look at each other. It's just...
Yes. And you are?
Granny got you guys working?
Currently, I collected materials like getting ready to make some dolls.
Oh, I mean, the children do that.
That's what she told me to do.
There's not an age restriction on working here?
I got these little wooden fingers, so she gave me the thing where I couldn't hurt myself making dolls. So,
Huh.
yeah.
Well, I'm Sal Pig.
Sow pig?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that a mask? Or is
Oh.
it your face?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. It's a mask and your face.
And she just kind of scratches her head and she's like, "Well, what what about the rest of you?"
Security.
Security. That's probably good. It's probably a good thing.
Well, do I look fit for any other job, really?
And then you smile.
I do. Big smile. He did a thing. What did you
She
do?
kind of goes,
He rolled dice. That's what he
she
did.
kind of rubs her eyes and, "You look familiar.
I get that a lot.
So you're security
Mhm.
and you're making toys. That makes sense. You are a young boy. What about the rest of you?"
We'll have to make up their own backstory. It's not on me at this point.
It's on you guys. I ain't making up stuff.
Well, I guess I'm security too, because I kind of follow him around.
I called dibs.
Are you working with the other Harringons, the bandits from what's the other place? Hither?
I wouldn't say with, but loose association.
That's cool.
That's
Hungry.
typecasting.
What do you do?
I'm a
That's
fetcher.
profiling. A Thatcher?
Fetcher.
I'm the fetcher.
That
I travel through the mirror and I fetch children to work in the shop.
Ah. She's the Peter Pan of this world. Bringing the children's. Peter Pan adjacent.
So you steal children and bring them here.
Well, yeah. That's who makes the toys.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Do you attack her?
Why is that unfortunate?
We'll find out shortly.
Do we all enter the room and then shut the door?
It's a 10-foot wide space, so you guys could all
side
stand
by
in there.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could all feasibly stand in there next to each other. And she's in like the back, like northwest corner of it. So where there is no door. The door is on the southeast corner of this particular
And this is where
space.
she turns out to be like the actual mini boss. Pincushion and the carpet were like,
Sounds like she's the granddaughter of the witch. Or did I hear that wrong?
I don't know where that came from.
I do like that
She's just working
aside,
for it.
though.
Okay, just
Just make sure you talk in the mic when you talk.
Yeah.
Or
My bad.
talk louder.
Don't be me. I don't get picked up.
But why is that unfortunate?
No, I'm just deciding.
Give him a moment. He's had a long day.
Yep, I pull out my sword and attack.
That was fast.
So you pull out your sword,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Oh," and she reaches in her cocoon and pulls out a giant lollipop. That kind of unfortunate. So now we can roll initiatives.
Wait, she has a candy sword?
It's a giant lollipop. Let me find a.
I'm thinking of blunt
I have a
instrument,
picture of her specifically. Hang on.
like a hammer or mace.
Let me send it to you guys.
Good luck, everybody else.
I'm not sure if she has a lollipop in hand, but there is a picture of her, and she is on the cover of the book. There it is. No, she is carrying.
No,
a
I have a
lollipop.
high initiative today.
Now, so the description describes it as a giant lollipop. The image is like just like a lollipop the size of your head.
That's
She
a
was
giant
Still a
lollipop.
big lollipop.
Yeah, that's bigger than a normal, like about half that size is what a regular lollipop is. She looks like a zombie.
Yeah, she looks a little undead. She's got very
What you
pale
got?
blue skin. It's in the chat if you want to look at it.
Oh.
She's got
very.
she's got
ring
pacer
like.
colors for her her
The
lollipop.
first time I saw the picture, I went,
Oh, that's
"Oh wait, that's
Grudge.
Grudge."
Same
Same
thing.
skin tone.
Yeah, same art.
Initiative.
19.
Troy,
22.
Tyler,
20.
Josh,
5.
big ol' 5. Troy,
You're first, which is not so rare. You tend to always be first.
Not rare for this hair.
And
Say,
gone.
somebody has to be able
Well
to
done.
rhyme off that. Like,
well done.
And yeah, I corrected the number of spells I have because I had too many.
You started this. You can probably finish it.
I didn't start it.
You did
didn't
start
attack
it. You drew your sword.
She kidnaps children. She started it.
She
you're
wasn't going to attack
finishing
you unless you made her. If you
that was impressive.
had means enough to just convince her that we're not doing anything wrong, she would have just let you go.
She has a magic
Actually, she was gonna
lollipop
follow
that
you
can.
around. She joins the party, is what happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's an easy
Does
way
a
to kill her. I
9
just-
hit?
Probably not, but maybe.
No.
Even worse.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
I am done.
She ducks and covers and laughs and giggles at you. You're funny.
My turn.
This thing must die.
Yeah, remember you guys are in a 10-foot wide space, so you guys are going to be standing right next to each other.
That's fine. I've got an Eldritch Blast. I'm short. I can shoot between legs. Eldritch Blast. 2 of them.
Okay.
Well, that one missed.
Thank God
Right?
It wasn't a 1.
It was an 11.
Miss.
Yeah. And the second is a 23.
That one will hit.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 11 and 23.
Yeah.
Good average.
This were a game of numbers.
D10. Hup. 13.
It's a good chunk.
To the face. How much of her mask got blown off?
None.
Dang.
You hit her in the shoulder. Your turn.
Now she's down one arm. Yay.
Alex,
All right.
That'll probably hit.
17.
that does hit.
Excellent.
Narrowed the window.
Down to 7.
So you two would have walked up on her, closing most of the gap of the room because she is in the corner. Which means you would not be able to walk up to her because there's no 5-foot square available for you to stand there and hit her.
If she's in the corner, though, if it's a 10 by 10, she'd be here. Here. He could stand there.
10 for the first one.
10 damage.
For the first one. And then I'll
She
roll
drops.
for my
She's down.
10 for my first hit, and I didn't have to
Ghouls
hit her
only have
again.
22 hit points. She technically only had 17.
Oh, okay.
I wanted it to last more than one hit.
It's because she's small.
Either way.
She is small.
She starts crying and passes out. Or dies. One of the two.
Whichever gets us loot. That's what matters.
She has a lollipop.
And we're going to take it.
Is it magical? Is it a magical
I
lollipop?
don't think so.
Doesn't matter. Spoils
We
of
just beat up a
combat.
child with a lollipop.
It was undead. It doesn't count.
Oh.
It's an abomination.
She just has a lollipop.
I put the lollipop in the bag of holding. Write that down.
Wait. Okay. You have a lollipop the size of your head.
This will be a great gift for somebody else later.
Unless you guys want to roll on trinkets of this room as well. That's everything that's in here.
I like
Took
my
her
last
giant
one.
lollipop and threw it in the bag.
Can I
Yes, I did.
inspect the cocoon?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else in there. It just appears that's where she slept.
Yeah.
It's silk.
Okay.
I take the mask, but it's apparently
moths.
fused to her face.
Gross.
Yeah. It appears as though the moths kind of made a cocoon around her.
Gross.
Interesting.
That was a long nap.
Yeah. Like there's remnants of other cocoon. Like this is basically her bedroom. This is where she sleeps.
So there are no more doors, right?
We got one more at the end of the hall.
Just the end of the hall. We're going into the next
Okay.
room. Yeah.
We'll go through that door.
We'll shut the door behind us to leave the ghoul to rot, and the moths are free.
Maybe we should leave it open so they can
Actually-
snack.
Well, moths would eat the cloth, so we have the other two rooms open and the dead rug.
Okay.
They'll be distracted.
They'll be fine.
This room has 3 doors.
This
How
room,
many
7
doors?
14 doors.
I hate that they write that because it's not true. This room has 2 other doors aside from the one you just walked through,
There's 2 new doors and 1 previously known about door.
and a wood carved staircase that ascends to a higher level.
Is
It
this
a
the
circular
portrait
room, same size as the barracks room? The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting ugly hags. This is the portrait room.
Is that
or what they call
Tasha?
the Hall
Is
of
Tasha the
Thorns.
svelte one? Or is this like
I
the
don't
better
know.
picture of this person?
He says there's 5 of them.
There are 5.
So
Animated as in like Harry Potter animated, not that they're like
The
walking
living
around.
portraits.
Yeah.
do they talk?
No.
Damn.
It's more like
Fell.
It's more like the newspaper where they just sort of move.
Do 2 of the pictures look like 2 of the hags that we've already met?
So as you walk in, you kind of check these out. The first one you look at is a truly ancient and terrifying looking hag.
It's probably mom.
The next one is a toadish hag, which you recognize as
Oh, yeah, that one.
Bavlona Blightstraw. The next one is a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress.
This is probably the one that we haven't met.
The next one is a hag with a wind-up key on her back,
That's
with one empty eye socket
This is
and
Scabby.
a wooden eye held in her hand.
This is Scabby.
The last one is a svelte, dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. It does say her appearance matches that of the Tasha mannequin outside the Hall of Illusions at the carnival.
I thought it was gonna be like this person's like, this is how I really look. And then everyone else is like the grody look. It's like, this is how they look to me. Oh, this is the portrait what's her face wanted. She wanted us to steal her sister's portrait
Yeah, Bavlorna wanted you to steal the one of Skabatha, I believe,
Yes.
and bring back to her.
with the wooden eye, because I don't believe I saw Skabatha with a wooden eye. I don't think any of us did.
Give me an insight or an intelligence roll.
Where is my deep? There it is. Nope.
What's my intelligence? 16.
Skabatha was missing an eye when you sat with her, and one of you found a wooden eye in a drawer in Bavlorna's hut.
Did we take that eye?
One of you guys snagged it because you were like, "Ooh, wooden eye, that's weird." And
Probably me.
I believe it was you.
I've got a wooden. Do I actually have that written down anywhere?
So that would make you think that you probably have one of Skabatha's eyes. I don't remember if I gave that description when I had her sit down with you guys.
I don't think you
but she
did.
was
More
missing an
info
eye.
on the back of that second
Because,
sheet.
yeah, I think I would have.
Oh, it might. I'm not looking through all that.
It's been so long since we got there, and we were all really fucking tired that night.
Yeah, no.
That was
What?
the night we were falling asleep at the
Well,
mic.
y'all know somebody
talking
snagged it. We
about?
just don't remember who.
We would not leave behind a random wooden eye.
Absolutely not.
So my apologies for not giving you that description. Not that it really made a difference for the game rule or for any role playing, but she was missing an eye, and you did find a wooden eye in the.
Did she have like a patch on?
No.
So you just
Empty
saw
socket.
Empty
An
socket.
empty socket.
Nice.
And we wouldn't notice that because I even think the picture of her, she's got both eyes, unless
Yes.
it's a profile. So no one would have thought anything of it if you didn't say it. So we've got one of Scabby's. We've got Scabby's wooden eye.
We have 2 doors here and stairs up.
One leads to the textile mill. Is that what it was?
The
mill was above.
stairwell,
Yeah.
we were told, goes to the textile mill.
So if we go upstairs, we probably got to fight some more people, and we save 2 more kids.
Might as well
What's
check
behind
the other door, right?
door number
Isn't
one?
there one more door?
There were 2 more doors. 2 doors and a
Oh, we
stairwell.
didn't check one yet.
The
Sorry.
door directly across from you, or the door that goes, that is offshoot?
Directly across.
Can
That
anyone?
door's locked.
We have keys.
We do have keys.
You do have keys.
We try the keys.
Which key do you try?
All of them.
We have 2 sets.
We have 2 sets of the
Something will
same
fit.
keys.
Mm-hmm.
What are the descriptors of the key? I don't have
They're
a
probably
set of
all
keys.
iron keys, but
I try a key until one works.
okay.
Or he breaks it. One of the 2.
we have a second pack.
When you open the door, you see the kitchen,
Awesome.
and you see a young child like peeling potatoes.
This is the one we were asked to save twice by Chucklehead and the other one. I don't remember her name. I think it starts with an M.
Well, Misha is the girl.
There we go.
Chucklehead wanted you to save her. The other one just told you that she was there.
Yeah. But they're trying to make that key, though. That's why it feels like that was important.
Yeah, he wasn't making the key to save Misha. He just wanted milk
yeah.
We need to get milk, too.
because he doesn't have a clue. Like, he just wanted milk.
Got it. Well, we'll get milk for him, and we need to capture Boggart later.
But there is another door.
Boggins.
Boggins.
Or is it
You were
Boggins,
told what
one
was
of
out
the
that
2?
door last session.
Oily monster.
Okay, so we found Misha. Do we want to do anything with the kitchen before we do something else?
Collect milk.
Yeah.
Help Misha. Is there anyone in the kitchen besides Misha?
Not that you can tell, but are you all staying in this room, or what are you like? One thing at a time. You opened a door.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going into the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Just you or everyone.
I can't speak for everyone.
Okay. So the rabbit goes into the kitchen. Do you guys want to try other doors? before
Seems
you
like
go
a bad
upstairs?
place for a rabbit to be.
I'll check out the other door.
Okay. The other key will unlock that door. When you
We haven't split the
come back
party
to the kitchen.
because the 2 of us are in a room. There, he's through the kitchen door. It's still open. He's opening the other door, so we're still able to see what's going on.
Yes.
We're trying to figure out which direction to go. Do I go left or do
When
I
you
go
open
right?
that door,
Or we go
it
up the
actually
stairs.
goes outside, and in the faint glowing light, you see, creaking softly, a rocking horse moves back and forth near the door. Peeling paint covers its limbs, and its rocker is thick with moss. A rictus grin is painted on its face. Near a protruding root is a painted wooden box 3 feet on each side, with a crank protruding from the side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. You guys have seen this box multiple times. That's what you were told was outside that door.
Oh, those were those teleport things, right?
With the
Boxes.
dragon in it.
Anybody looking out that door, which would not be you, give me a perception check.
I'll look out that door.
I'm not looking out the door. I'm watching the kitchen right now.
That's a good roll already, because I know your perception's high.
My perception is 0.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought you had a higher perception.
I'm intelligence.
12 isn't bad. Go ahead.
11.
Okay. The 12 is enough to notice it.
All right.
There's a depression in the forehead, as if something used to sit there.
We know what sits
Wooden
there.
horn.
Oh. I have them.
You do, but the other thing is that's what thing got turned into the thing.
Yeah, that's right.
That was very
Everybody
helpful.
understood exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, the alicorn horn. The wooden one is actually its
No,
horn.
before
It
you
got converted.
explain.
Yeah.
To understand what he just said, listen to the other episodes. They will explain it.
Yeah, but then I will explain now.
Backtrack. About
That's the
4
alicorn
sessions.
horn. That's the actual alicorn that it got converted into the
no,
rocking
it's not an
horse.
alicorn. It's
The
just a
unicorn horn got converted into that.
Right.
Because the one unicorn said it was fancy.
Because this is probably a unicorn that got converted
Yes.
into something.
That.
So, what would you like to do now that you see this thing? Are you telling everyone else, or are you just...
I would.
I'll tell. What's your character's name? Because you're looking through the door.
Richard.
Richard.
Whatever you want to call me at this point.
Fuzzy. It's Robert. It's Richard. Not what I remember.
Divine Protector.
I'm so bad with names.
The large fuzzy one.
Man, that's the thing. In all the podcasts, I make up names for characters because I legitimately don't remember names.
I'll tell him, and I'll kind of pull out the horn and be like, I think this
Before
goes...
we go out there, we should probably go out there together because the Jack-in-the-Box.
If anything, bring the horse back in.
Exactly.
I don't know if I want to go grab it by myself.
Well, he said
It's
go out
almost-
together.
It's like a full-sized horse. It's not like a child-sized horse.
Oh yeah, that he can help. He's strong, and he's also strong. He has a 20.
We're the strongest characters.
He has a
in the
19.
team.
We are.
He's
We're really
stronger technically. Corus is stronger than Richard.
Yeah, it's
For the
medium-sized.
moment.
Like, it's medium sized.
For
They could
the
drag in a wooden
moment.
horse. It's not hard. It's the box of Jack that's creepy.
You hit leg
That's
day.
why I
one-
don't. That's what I don't want to go close to.
You hit leg day one too many times. That's why you're 1 point higher.
You guys aren't gonna do a thing yet? Is that what you wanted everybody or no?
Well, my thing is, we haven't encountered the dragon yet, and the last thing I want to do is go out there lifting a heavy object, and then a dragon attacks us.
I don't really want this girl around either when we potentially provoke said dragon.
Yeah, that's a good
Exactly.
point.
So let's handle the kiddo first, that quest line, get her sent off, grab what we need out of the kitchen, and then we can all go out there, get the rocking horse in, and possibly avoid dealing
We also
with
have
that
two
dragon.
kids upstairs.
Correct.
That's the textile mill.
Yeah, but that's upstairs.
We could at least send this girl back to Chucklehead.
He would greatly appreciate that. I'm
And
sure.
the path would be clear because we've cleared everything out.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Be careful of the moths. They're friendly.
Troy,
Maybe.
Or at
you
least
were-
not hostile.
since you were the first one in the kitchen, Troy.
I'll be
This-
slowly walking in behind.
This squalid kitchen is carved out of the trunk of the fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the oven. A young human girl, shackled to a work table, is hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor nearby is a padlocked iron grate, through which you hear a gruff voice say, "Are those potatoes I smell?"
I kind of turn back towards the door and say, "Hey, I need some keys."
She kind of turns it and looks at you and just kind of shrugs and goes back to peeling.
I throw him a set of the keys.
I try these keys to unlock her shackles.
First of all, as you start to do that, she starts to like freak out, like, "Who are you? What's going on?"
Chucklehead sent us.
And
Also, I look like not Peter Pan.
yeah,
Will, right?
she has no idea who you are. She's never left the kitchen, from what you can tell.
Who am I?
She has scarring around the leg, like it appears as if she lives
Will
here.
of the wild.
Yeah.
She almost starts to cry, and she says, "We're finally going home."
Yes.
Also, do we recognize the voice under the grate?
You do not.
Oh, that's spooky.
You were able to use one of the keys to unlock it. My apologies. And you can like her foot is like her shin and ankle are like black and raw and scarred,
Constant trauma.
probably infected even, like it's bad.
Before she goes anywhere, I'm going to heal that.
As best you can.
Yeah.
She's only burned. How much have you burned?
Mechanically, she's not missing hit points. It's just
Is it?
yeah. I mean, like you could do it, but you would be like wasting your.
It's
I appreciate
trauma.
the thought.
It's just trauma.
But you would be wasting points.
Well, physical
something that's
trauma.
not-
I'm sure there's emotional trauma too,
Right.
but
Yeah, I can't heal that.
no.
Does anybody have a good medicine?
We're pants. Hold on.
I have a 3.
No.
Yeah, you can roll a medicine check and like bandage it well if you roll a good roll.
Nope. I wrap it poorly.
I mean,
Not tightly, just poorly. It's loose. Wear pants. Recommendation: wear pants.
That didn't work.
I guess we're all trying.
if you want,
Go for it.
13.
that'll work. He fixes the bandage that you put on.
Yay!
Tightens it up a little bit. She says, "Is Chucklehead still here?"
Yeah, he's in the workshop, right?
Somewhere.
Yeah, that first room, right?
He's in the workshop with some other kids that we've
Sent to him.
freed. So we're just kind of gathering everybody before we send you guys out.
We got the last.
She
two
she
upstairs.
starts to take a step forward and she stops and goes. She looks down at the grate and she says, "Elkhorn, we're getting out of here. You have to help him."
Elkhorn.
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 And if you look down, you see a dwarf,
Oh, he's a dwarf.
a male adult dwarf, not a child.
How do is like the grate got a hinge or is this just
Yeah, it's locked just like hers. The same key apparently works.
okay.
So if you want to, you can unlock
pop it out and
Why
help
not?
him out?
I reach down.
'Cause you have
and
the
pull
It's
the
like
dwarf
it's like a
out.
perfect like 5x5 square, like just
He's
enough
just
for him to kind of like
Solitary.
stand, maybe
It's basically
squat down to sit,
solitary.
yes.
Yeah.
And you pull him out. He is wearing armor, but he is also appears to have been like beat to shit over time.
Armor didn't work that well.
No.
And she gives him a big hug and she takes off towards the what we call it, the fucking
Workshop. Wherever
workshop.
Chucklehead
Workshop is the word I was trying to think of. Sorry.
Sweatshop.
Actually, it's even smaller than that. It's a 3-foot square, 5 foot deep.
Oh snap!
He can basically barely squat down.
He can look. What's up?
Yeah, especially for a dwarf. They're stout.
Yeah, they're wide. He's a snug fit. He's probably underweight, depending on how long he's been there. If anything, he's getting potato shavings.
Emaciated.
Yeah.
He
That's
kind
an
of,
image.
you guys pull him out, and he was like, oh, he stretches out. Finally.
You just hear crack, 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 crack,
Oh,
crack,
for
crack.
the love of everything else. And he starts rummaging through cupboards, just immediately rummaging through cupboards.
I go grab milk.
You find milk, and he opens up a cupboard, and he goes, stupid not to put these far away. And he pulls out a shield and a sword, and it fits exactly as it should.
We've got a teammate. That is fodder.
He says, now then, who are you?
Do we have a name?
Our group does not have a name.
Do we have a name? We just kind of been a group.
The baddies.
We're the hag killers.
We are the bad guys.
We are
now.
Hagsbane.
Hagsbane.
I like that.
We're Hagsbane.
He goes, I like it. Almost as good as Valor's call. My people.
Pleasure to meet you.
He says, name's Elkhorn.
Yep.
Real imaginative with the names here, guys.
Hagsbane. I already forgot his group's name. And Elkhorn. I am not good
says,
with names. I'm like in
He
and
says,
out.
He says, have you by chance come across anyone else from Valor's call?
I don't believe we have.
I don't remember. I'm rolling super low that it's just playing into my actual issues.
I haven't.
Did you
heard
get a
that
2
before.
also?
No.
This is a first for us.
You have
Yeah.
not.
Okay. Yeah. Nope.
I think we
He kind of goes, scratches his incredibly filthy beard. Probably some fleas popping off of it.
If anything, his fingers are getting stuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, gnarled nails that you can see is just chewed off to keep them short. And maybe have food, because food.
Eat it.
He goes, well, they must still be at the palace then. Me and four of my 4 companions, we came here to Prismere to confront our arch enemy, the League of Malevolence. You come across any of them?
We've heard that before.
have. Where did
The Toads, I think, talked about that.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, did they talk about that? I know that name.
The Toads?
The frog people, the bullywugs.
Oh, it's possible, but there's another clue that you were forgetting and he's looking up.
they're led by a human sorcerer named Kelk.
Oh, that's right. I wrote it down somewhere. I don't remember where that is.
And you did come across one of them.
Yeah, Kelk, human sorcerer, once staff. That's what I wrote.
I mean, you can give me a history check, but you did come across one of them and killed him.
Who? Oh, League of Malevolence? Was it Velik, the Silver Fork with the bent tines?
Nope.
Okay, I don't remember who that is.
21.
Zarak, the assassin.
Oh, that's right. The dude that tried to kill the unicorn. That's where the League of Malevolence was. We murdered him.
So if you tell him that, he kind of chuckles and says, the assassin was an ass.
I kept his tools of the trade.
Is a sin, too.
He says, yes, we came here to fight off the League of Malevolence who, when we found out we're going to come help the hags take over Prismere, it's horrible. The 5 of us came here, myself, Strongheart, our paladin, Mercion, the cleric, Molliver, our rogue.
Are they also dwarves?
No, they're all humans. He actually will tell you they are all human. He's the only dwarf. And Ringlerun, our wizard.
It's quite a fellowship.
Ringlerun is a human?
It says 4 human companions, yes.
Why would you name your child Ringlerun? That sounds like a
just his
gnome
wizard name.
or a halfling. I don't care. Wizards
his
don't just
street
make names.
Maybe it's his street name. I don't know.
Which I think they do.
I don't.
The name he goes by on the corner.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He says,
a little risky.
but you've heard of the League of Malevolence. I mean, what do you know?
They're malevolent and a group,
There's a league of them.
and they're malevolent.
Poignant.
Not much. We came across the assassin. We know. Are they led by a sorcerer named Kelk?
Ah, yes, Kelk the sorcerer, yes.
And that's about all I've got written down.
He wants the magic stick.
He wants
He
a,
says,
yeah.
let's see, there's
He's looking for a boomstick.
Warduke, the helmed swordsman.
Warduke?
Warduke. Warduke.
So Warduke.
Yeah, one word.
Skyla.
Skyla, the warlock.
What was Warduke again?
Helmed swordsman.
Skyla.
Are these the people in that group?
We're getting a heavy
Skyla was a
expedition
what?
dump.
Skyla is a warlock.
Hey.
Skylla.
And Warduke was what again?
Helm's swordsman.
says Helm.
Helm Swordsman. All right. Helm.
Again, I'd have to look, but I couldn't tell you
Swordsman.
exactly.
Probably a
Probably
fighter.
wouldn't tell you
I
until
promise
you fought
I'm
him,
not
but his
trying to
things.
forget these immediately, but my brain lets stuff go immediately.
He says, a priestess of Orcus named Zargash.
Why does that sound
Zar
important?
Orcus is a necromancer demon.
Yup.
Ah, priestess of
And of
Orcus.
course, the one you killed was Zarak the assassin.
Orcus priestess.
Well, we caught up with them at the Palace of Heart's Desire. So now we caught up with them at the Palace of Heart's Desire, which of course, hopefully by now you know was the home of the Archphase of Bilna.
Sure.
And we fought a mighty battle. Sadly, during which I was knocked out and suddenly woke up here. Well, I got in a few good slices. She tortured me for a while, but then Granny Nightshade apparently got bored, lost interest, and left me in a hole to starve to death. The child, forgot her name.
Misha?
Was that it?
Is it Misha?
You got it.
I thought, was that or Marcia? I could not remember.
She would toss me scraps of food on occasion.
Potato
just
peels.
to keep me alive.
Lots of nutrients. Well, would you like to help us?
Well, if you're going to kill that damn hag, I'm in.
All right, we got another person. And we need to get the horse.
We do need
And we need to get the 2 other kids. Do we want to get the kids, then get the horse?
horse first. It's closer.
Horse
Can the girl walk back?
Yeah, she went. Yeah, she's
already headed off to Chucklehead.
You made it all better.
I just want to make sure she could get there on her own, and one of us didn't have to carry her.
Nope, she was fine. Her legs just funky. And we've killed everything on the way, so she should be fine.
All right, so there is a cauldron here. There are cookbooks. There are cupboards you can find treasure in. This actually gives me a small list of treasure that's in this room.
Let's do it.
6 brass egg cups.
Egg cups?
Egg cups embossed with faces of crying children.
Gross.
Keep it.
An ornate 8-minute hourglass.
Keep it.
Just write these things down in your bag.
A moldy wooden coffer labeled mushrooms. Which
Keep
you can
that
read.
too.
I think you can read because it's in Elvish.
Is it psilocybin?
It contains 2 butterfly saddles and a hummingbrella, which are 2 different types of mushroom.
I was like, what's a butterfly saddle? Or can we mount butterflies?
2 butterfly saddle and the second one was
Hummingbrella.
hummingbrella.
Does it like make noise?
It's probably poisonous.
I'm sure they all are.
There is legit like
A full on.
so the garden itself is almost mostly mushrooms. You saw it at one point.
Oh, okay.
Because brews, right? That's poisons, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you knew anything about botany, which you guys kind of probably, I mean, you could roll nature on it if you wanted to, but like, yes, hummingbrellas do hum. Similar to Nern root, it gives off a bit of a hum.
23 on nature.
Yeah. So you know exactly what those. Yeah.
Heck yeah, little wooden boy knows stuff about mushrooms.
Like, there's a page in here just on the mushrooms where if you roll, like, you could know exactly what these mushrooms do
Nice.
and like what they're used for. It's
Expedition for later.
Yeah, I legitimately have a +4 in nature because I have proficiency. So I feel like
Anything else we find in here that we want to keep? We have the space.
Yeah, we got 500 pounds or something or other of space. We're not filling it. It's quite
That's
a bit.
basically everything in this room, unless I made an extra note, and I don't think I did.
Was anything magical coming out of the cauldron, or was it just putrid?
She was boiling potatoes.
Oh. I was hoping it'd be like our buddy, the polymorph.
Polymorph potion that maybe turns into a frog, or what you'd prefer is the giant dragonfly that's loud as can be.
But it doubles as amount.
It does.
In case you need to get
you're
from point
medium.
A to point B very quickly.
You do notice rummaging through things that there is a strange gnarled root being used as a bookmark on one of the cookbooks.
Take the gnarled root.
Take it
Aside from
anyway.
that.
And the cookbooks. Just take the cookbooks. Maybe we need to find
Aren't they rotten?
They're moldy.
They're just moldy.
You can clean mold.
Almost
off
everything
books.
in this tree is molded.
It's all damp to some degree. Just everything's in a consistent state of damp.
Well, we're definitely taking the gnarled stick bookmark thing.
Because he made mention of a gnarled stick bookmark in a cookbook. Might as well take it.
It's mentioned in this book for one reason or another. Whether or not you guys actually use it, similar to that frozen heart, we'll find out.
Oh, that's right.
I still have that
Put them
attached
all
to my
together.
belt.
All right. You should put that in the bag because it's probably cold.
I think
it
you guys
is
did
cold.
that. You did that sessions ago.
Yeah.
When we talked about it.
Yeah.
It just emits cold
was
air.
this?
Gnarled bookmark.
No, I have that.
Oh, the frozen heart.
frozen
heart.
heart.
It's in that coffer.
It's the coffer that contains a frozen beating heart.
That was
emits
kept
frozen.
in the freezer.
Yeah, it emits cold energy.
It was the source of freezer in the freezer.
Yep.
I decided to take it.
All right. So I guess we need to go. I guess we go to the balcony where the.
What are you going to the horse first? Or?
Yeah, we were going.
Yeah, that's the I thought that was balcony.
It's not
it's
about. It's
outside.
just
Oh,
outside.
okay.
It's the main level, but it's outside.
Oh, well, then I guess we go to the thing where the jack in the box is with the
You
horse.
see the horse as it sort of gently rocks. Thank you all for listening. The Wild Beyond the Witchlight is co-written by Stacey Allen, Will Doyle, Ari Levitch, and
Chris Perkins. You can find us online at raincorsbrothel.com and on Facebook at Fans of the Raincour's Brothel.